Good evening and welcome. It is a wonderful, wonderful evening. Summer's almost here. My name is David Silverman, and you're in the right place if you've tuned in because this is our 2022 gala for the Alexander Hamilton Scholars. I am so excited to be with you again. I am less excited that we're still virtual. Hopefully, this is the last of that, but please, I don't want to talk about my personal life right now. But welcome. It's so great to have all of you here. I miss seeing you all in person, but in person or virtually, we have important work ahead of us for the next hour. If you're watching on YouTube, you want to make sure that you're over on the website or over on Octria, and you can watch it straight through that. So just get that out of the way and make sure you're on your devices. We'll tell you all about that in a second. And the theme this year is growing where we're rooted. We are rooted right here in Seattle, and this is where the growth all starts and where it continues, and we count on all of you, our wonderful supporters, to help that growth continue. Seattle Leader Week is happening right now for the 2021 scholars. They just graduated high school, preparing for their very exciting freshman years in college. We welcome 35 new scholars in the 2022 cohort, and talking about welcoming, we also are welcoming some new staff members, if I can say it, and they are Cassandra Badley, Yenny Arteaga, and Solomon Kaur. They are helping to put on a wonderful Seattle Leader Week. Now, the goal tonight, some will say it's a stretch. I say it's not a stretch. It is $400,000. That is well within our reach. We are already on our way there. I think we're over 50% of the way there last time I checked. And we cannot do all of this and continue the support of these wonderful scholars over the years without your support. And that's why you tuned in. So we're all on the same page here. So grow your support alongside of AHS. And to that end, make sure that you tell people. I'm constantly telling people this over the years. I've said this, and I will continue to say it. Share what you know about this wonderful organization with everybody that you can, because that is one of the best ways, talking about growing, but the growth of this organization relies on you, our core supporters. Right now, we have a couple of very important messages. We're going to hear from our founder, the founder's message from the wonderful George and Carolyn Cox, two marvelous people that are passionate about AHS. And then we are so lucky to also have a message from our executive director, the wonderful Dr. Angela Hadwell. So we're going to watch this video, and we will also help you in this first video learn about everything you need to know about bidding. And before I forget, all of the live auction items, not just the live auction items, all of the items are open right now. The live auction items, those really great getaways, we've got, trips to Hawaii, we've got trips to Cannon Beach, take your pick. They're all open now, available for your bidding. It is so easy to do it. So hopefully you're on that right page, but we'll help you out and give you a little instructional video. And I, of all people, need help that way. So watch these videos, and we'll be right back with our live auction. We're going to have fun tonight. We're going to raise a lot of money. Watch this.
Hello. Welcome again to Alexander Hamilton Scholars' annual Gala fundraiser, Growing Where We're Rooted. Please listen closely for information on how to optimize your Gala experience with us tonight. Firstly, we recommend grabbing a second device, such as a laptop, tablet, or phone, to have our auction website at your fingertips while the other device continues playing this live stream. To join in this live auction at home, head to link.hamiltonscholars.org/AHS auction on your internet browser. If you have not registered for an account, please do so now. Otherwise, you will be unable to participate in bidding. To register from the auction homepage, click the button that says Register to Bid, or select Online Registration from the Registration and Sign In drop-down menu in the top right corner of the page. Enter your personal information on the registration page. Providing AHS with your address enables us to ship you any items you win. Furthermore, providing your phone number and email address ensures we are able to contact you with any questions or updates. The next page will ask you to securely enter your credit or debit card details. The card you provide will be charged for any purchases or donations you make while on our auction website. You will be asked to review and verify any changes before they are processed. After completing your registration, you will need to verify your account by following the link provided in an email from Octria sent to the email address you provided during registration. Once your account is verified, visit the auction catalog using the top bar navigation at the top of your screen, or by clicking the three dots in the upper right corner if you're on a mobile device. Some auction packages are buy it now items, meaning you can purchase the item directly without bidding, and there are multiple items available. Clicking Buy It Now will bring you to the individual item listing. Here, you can read more about the item and click Buy It Now for X dollar amount. The item will then be added to your cart. Bidding on items, you may enter the dollar amount you would like to bid, or you can click the Buy It Now button to purchase the item at a set rate, ending the ability for others to bid on the item and securing it for yourself. Finally, to make a direct donation to Hamilton Scholars, click Raise Your Paddle using the top bar navigation at the top of your screen, or by clicking the three dots in the upper right corner if you're on a mobile device. Thank you again for joining us and helping AHS grow where we're rooted. For assistance, email us at donations@hamiltonscholars.org. Now, please give a warm welcome to AHS founder George and Carolyn Cox.
Welcome to the 2022 Hamilton Scholars Gala. We are virtual again this year, but our scholars are attending in person on the University of Washington campus as we speak. It has been a challenging period, but Hamilton Scholars has continued to thrive. Consider these.
100% of Hamilton Scholars graduate from high school, and 96% of them graduate in 5 years from college, debt-free or with minimal college debt. In 15 years, we have over 500 alum, and 34% of them donate to the program. In fact, we recently had our first $1,000 donor who is a Hammy. There's so many inspiring stories. Kimberly Jasso is the daughter of a single immigrant mother. She's a 2014 Hamilton Scholar. With a passion for diplomacy and armed with a degree from the University of Texas at Austin, Kimberly is now a Foreign Service officer posted in Thailand. Valerie Wynn, a 2017 Hamilton Scholar, tragically lost her sister to cancer. Recently, Valerie became a Fulbright Fellow and will study pediatric cancer at the Princess Maxima Cancer Center in Utrecht, the Netherlands.
These are but two amongst so very many inspiring stories. So tonight, please support this incredible program. Our goal is $400,000, and it is ambitious, but costs are much higher than in pre-pandemic years. Thank you so much for your support, and help us to pay it forward to these deserving students. Thank you.
Enjoy the show.
Enjoy
Thank
the
you.
show.
Hello, I'm Angela Headwall, Executive Director with Alexander Hamilton Scholars. We've worked really hard to bring you this evening's auction, Growing Where We're Rooted. Thank you for joining us this evening. Your support in the past has helped root us in empowering youth, cultivating changemakers, and advancing equity. And we need your support this evening so that we may slowly increase the number of scholars that we serve every year. Because accessing education, graduating from college, and becoming changemakers that this world desperately needs is vital. We cannot do what we do without you. Thank you for your support.
Welcome back. Thank you, George and Carolyn, and thank Thank you so much, Dr. Headwell. And thank all of you. If you just tuned in, you're in the right place. And don't forget, you can always go on the auction site, on the actual auction website. It says live auction, and that's how you can watch. So you don't have to flip back and forth if you tuned in possibly through YouTube, or if you were Zooming with, I don't know who you'd be Zooming with. I don't even understand these things myself. But you can just go to that live auction top of that page, and that it is just easy breezy. So we've got our live items are all open. As I said, they will all close down at the end of this telecast, if you can call it that, at 7 o'clock. All of the other items will be open until midnight tonight. And, you know, I invented something called the buddy system during the Raise the Paddle, but we can implement the buddy system too. Call somebody up that might not know about AHS and tell them, hey, you should tune in. And if maybe they might be wanting to bid on a getaway to Cannon Beach or maybe a stay at the Fairmont. We've got such great travel packages, wine packages. So you might not be interested in it, but you might know somebody else that is. And of course, at any time, if you got to go mow the lawn, don't be scared, go mow the lawn, but you can just raise the paddle at any time and you just click on that site too. So don't feel like you're neglecting us if you have to just give us your money and leave, because, you know, it's all about that bottom line. But we sure do appreciate your tuning in and supporting AHS. So just to let you know, I'll talk you through various clusters of different live packages, and we've got some wonderful things to introduce each cluster. And as I said, they are all live. And don't forget, you can always put in a maximum bid. And that will mean that it automatically, if somebody outbids you, that it will automatically go to that next increment, and you can tell us exactly that maximum that you want to bid. And then you can just rest easy and just enjoy yourself, enjoy some wine and maybe a beer, a little hard cocktail, or just a glass of iced tea with your dinner as you're watching. Now, to get us into these clusters, we are so excited because we've got some very special items that are Hammy-made items. And these items are an opportunity to directly support. I'm getting, Ivy's items sold out. Wow, that is so amazing. That's great. Look at that. You're already supporting these scholars. That is absolutely wonderful. These Hammy-made items are, as just like they sound, they are all made by these wonderful entrepreneurs. Supporting these go directly to supporting the scholars' work. And don't forget, AHS offers mentorship to all of these Hammy creators in terms of also helping them in their business and as entrepreneurs. They help them in setting fair compensation for the things they're creating. They help create great descriptions and also just spreading a word about all the great donors. So I just got this note that Ivy's items have already sold out, but we definitely want to still hear her talking about this because these are really absolutely wonderful, wonderful things. Ivy Pete is a 2021 Hamilton Scholar. She's currently attending Mentor Mingle at Seattle Leader Week. I just like saying Mentor Mingle. And that is happening now, right during the live stream. So Ivy's items are indigenous pine earrings. She is a Paiute woman based in Spokane, Washington. And she'll tell you about all of these great pieces. And like I said, they're already sold out, but she's got a business. She'll be creating more. So take a look at Ivy Pete's wonderful little video, and I'll be right back with our first cluster of great getaways. See you in a second.
Hamu nu Ivy Pete Minania Kuyuitu Kadu. My name is Ivy Pete. I am Paiute of the Pyramid Lake Paiute Nation, and I currently live in Spokane, Washington. I am a 2021 Hammy, and I'll be attending Yale in the fall. I created the pine needle earrings, and the support of AHS to do this work means the world to me. It's a form of cultural appreciation, revitalization, and also a practice of Indigenous sovereignty itself. So I'm really excited to be able to share my work with you, feeling really grateful, really honored, and I hope to get to do more in the future. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ivy. Congratulations. All your stuff already sold out. Those are wonderful items, and congratulations on starting up this wonderful business. You're going to go far. All of these Hammy scholars are so impressive. So thanks for supporting all that too. So right now we've got our first cluster of getaways I'm going to highlight, and they are great. First up, we've got a Hawaii getaway for 4. This is to Maui. Pay attention to all the details. It is an oceanfront condo. It sleeps 4. And that, a full kitchen, swimming pool, everything you need to enjoy Hawaii. And, this was the wettest May on record. Let's remember that. You're going to want a getaway to Hawaii in your back pocket. We also have a Long Beach getaway. It's a vacation home, and that is for 8 people. So maybe you want to take the family to Long Beach. Maybe you got an extended family coming into town. This would be great. It's 7 days, 6 nights. And by the way, Hawaii was for 7 days also. But Long Beach is for 7 days, 6 nights. It is Carolyn and George's pet-friendly beach house. Very important, pet-friendly. I support that. A longtime pet owner myself. And this is named one of America's favorite beach towns. I didn't know that about Long Beach, but Long Beach is just wonderful. If you've not been out to Long Beach, it's just a great way to get away from town. It's not all that far away, even from Seattle. Very easily accessible. So make sure you pay attention to that. Right now, by the way, the current bid on Hawaii is at $1,500. Current bid on Long Beach looks at it is at $1,000 last time I looked. We've also, if you've not been to Palm Springs, it is so much fun. Palm Springs has great restaurants. My wife and I used to go there once a year, and we went up to Joshua Tree last time. I'd never been, and it is absolutely amazing to go to Joshua Tree. Palm Springs is just always a fun place to get away. This is a 3-night getaway, ultra private and luxurious Galvin Estate. Doesn't that sound good? It's for up to 8 guests. So in other words, fun getaway for 8 people to Palm Springs. And I can't think of a better way of enjoying a little vacay. All of us are getting back into traveling now that COVID has settled down somewhat. And Palm Springs is a great place to go. And there's wonderful shopping in Palm Springs also. And the art museum down there is really an amazing art museum, really fun. The hiking there is great, or maybe you just want to sit by a pool, and that's okay too. Soak up the sun, because you can't get too much vitamin D if you live in Seattle, especially after this year. And the last one in this cluster is one of my favorite places, Cannon Beach. I used to perform down there years and years ago. And Cannon Beach, I don't know if you know this, they have a town thing about signage. And so Cannon Beach has remained fairly neon-free for years and years. This is a 3-night stay at a cozy Cannon Beach condo. Again, dog-friendly. I support that. Full kitchen, beach access, and this is just a great place to get away. Cannon Beach has some really good restaurants, and it's not all that far away. I think it's about a 4-hour drive last time I looked, more or less. And if you take the route along the river there too, out to the coast, you pass through Astoria. There's a great not a Whole Foods, it's a natural foods place, a great place to shop and stock up for what you need down in Cannon Beach. And Seaside is along the way, some really fun little towns to pass through. So Cannon Beach, one of my favorite places, really great getaway. So the bid on that is up to $500. I should refresh, I think it might be more now. But those are all of our wonderful first round of vacation opportunities. Now, let's introduce our next set of live items with Hammy Made item number 2. And this comes to us from Elise Ziegler. She is a 22 Hamilton Scholar, one of the newest cohort members. And each year, AHS selects high-achieving, underserved high school juniors from across the nation to join our 5-year empowerment program. So a Hammy, if you don't know, is an exemplary individual for their academic, personal service, and entrepreneurial accomplishments. Now, Elise owns Selah Textiles, and it's a mission-driven social entrepreneurship, and Elise will tell us everything we need to know about this wonderful Hammy-made item number 2. Take it away, Elise.
Hello, my name is Elise Ziegler. I am in the 2022 cohort. Today I represent Selah Textiles, a social enterprise with a mission to uplift our neighbor. We do this by hiring young women and teaching them how to screen print. Along the way, we also learn business integration skills. 100% of our profits go to organizations that support foreign-born and under-resourced populations. Our website is selatextiles.org. That is Sela as in S-E-L-A-H, textiles.org. If you want to learn more about us, please find us there. The products we will have at the gala are originally designed and printed towels, stack postcards, a watercolored poster, and then finally a screen printed hoodie. Sela Textiles is grateful to join Alexander Hamilton Scholars in uplifting our neighbors. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Elise, and congratulations and best of luck with this wonderful venture. I think you're going to do really great with it. So thanks for those Hammy-made items. I love that we've added these Hammy-made items this year. It's a great idea, and so keep that support going for all of those wonderful, wonderful entrepreneurs that are taking part in all of this. Our next grouping are the Wisconsin Cabin Getaway, a Lachelle Wine Basket 1 and 2, and also a Wink Wine Box. Let's take a look at what those are. This is a Midwest cabin adventure in Wisconsin, 7-day experience. Tranquility and relaxation all go with this, of course. This is located in Cumberland, Wisconsin. I have never been to Wisconsin, so I should probably bid on this. It is perched on Dummy Lake. I have no idea what that actually means. I just, as a comedian, love the idea that there's a lake called Dummy Lake. But you can enjoy a cup of coffee from the Four Seasons porch while you are there. Looks like the bid is up to $350 on this right now. And of course, I forgot to mention this on our first items, but thanks to all of our donors on these wonderful items, because we cannot do it without all of you. We've also got that the wine package, that Wink Wine Box, 4-bottle collection of wine, and this is an absolute amazing collection of 4 bottles of wine. It was donated by one of our board of directors, and this is just a wonderful, wonderful collection of wine, and it's a low bid on that right now, so let's get those bids going. Wink Wine Box, 4-bottle collection. I'm getting some notes here. Oh, the wine and yeah, thanks for that reminder, Elias, that all of the Wink wines and the Alaska tickets, those are all, or the alcohol, is that alcohol? Oh, that will all close at 7 because, Washington liquor laws require us to do that. So those will all close 35 minutes from now. And in case you just tuned in, just a reminder that these live items will close at 7 o'clock. All the other silent items, if you call them silent, will close at midnight. And of course, Raise the Paddle never closes. It's open from here to eternity. I don't get to say that very often, to bring eternity into the mix, but that is true. We also have the Lachelle. I'm looking for the Lachelle wine package. Now, let me see if I can find that on my thing, because it is also a great, oh, there it is. It's a wine basket. It's a tasting for 2. And the first wine basket, number 1, has a Malbec, a Roussanne, wine tasting for 2, and a box of truffles. Lachelle wine basket number 2, also a tasting for 2, and that is a 2019 Mourvèdre. I just like saying Mourvèdre, or a 21 Sauvignon Blanc, not or, and a Sauvignon Blanc. Also wine tasting for 2, and of course, a box of truffles. So box of truffles is consistent there. So make sure that you get bidding going on both those live items. Again, the alcohol, wine, that's got to close down at 7 o'clock because of Washington liquor laws. So get those bids in. Don't forget, you could always put your maximum bid in, and that is what the smart online shoppers do. It's just like eBay, the same sort of a technique. You can put your maximum bid in. If you get outbid, automatically it goes to the next increment, and you can make sure while you are enjoying this live broadcast, you can make sure that you are not outbid. If you got to go to the bathroom or something, got to take a break, go cook dinner, you will not get outbid. So make sure you take advantage of all of that. That brings us to our next set of live auction items. We are blasting through this, and you're doing a wonderful job. So keep it up. We're going to hear from Bree, and she is a 2013 Hammy, and she will share how their postcards, I'm sorry, she uses they, them, so they will share their postcards. I apologize, Bree. How their postcards are inspired by their desire for advocacy and how AHS has helped them hone their own personal voice over the years. So pay attention to these words from Bree. Take it away, Bree.
Hi, I'm Bree Legan, and I'm a 2013 Hamilton Scholar. In AHS's auction this year, I have a series of 4 postcards that are new designs that I've been working on. I've been really inspired by the fight for reproductive rights, and I've been really frustrated with what's going on in the world, so I've been channeling my advocacy with my art, and that's where these postcards were born. So this is one of my designs. I have a couple more that you can check out. They come in packs of 4. Everything is packaged with love and sent to you from me. So thank you for just considering my art, for looking at it, for questioning what it is that I'm advocating for, because that's how action gets taken, and that is what I've learned through Hamilton Scholars, is that every single one of us has a voice, and that it is our gift to be able to use and to share with people. So Hamilton Scholars, thank you for helping me find my voice all these years ago, and thank you for continuing to encourage me to use that voice and supporting me throughout everything that I take on. I used to work for Hamilton Scholars. I was here for about 3 years after I graduated college, and ended up leaving last August so I could pursue grad school, and I just wrapped up my first year at Marquette University, where I'm a Trinity Fellow, and I'm studying communications and social and economic justice in a master's program. So it's been a wild ride, and Hamilton Scholars got me here, and I'm just excited for the next generation of Hammies to come in and keep changing the world. So thank you so much for your support in making all of these dreams become reality and helping the world become a better place.
Thank you so much, Bree, and great luck with all of those wonderful, inspiring products. Our next 2 in this next cluster are very exciting. Oh, they're all good? Okay, thanks. I'm getting word from our technical support that everything's good now. This next thing is very exciting. Game Day Dallas Cowboy tickets. So come to Big D, enjoy the game of your choosing for the 2022 Dallas Cowboys regular season. And this is just an amazing, amazing opportunity. These are only 10 rows behind the visitor's sideline. The value of this, they say, is $13.50, includes game day tickets and also a parking pass. And if you drive to Dallas, well, just good on you. That's just a great drive. And you get a parking pass. I guess if you drove a van down there, you could just use the parking pass and just stay there, save on a hotel, just park in the lot in your van and sleep there until the game or something. I don't know how you would do that. The current bid on that is $650. Let's get that up. That's a great opportunity for all you Dallas Cowboy fans. And so thank you so much to our donors on that. The next thing we're going to look at is that one night stay at a Seattle Classic, the Fairmont Olympic Hotel. Make a night of it. One night stay, a deluxe king room at the historic Fairmont right in downtown Seattle. Thanks so much to the Fairmont for this donation. Of course, the Fairmont, if you've never been there, you know, they just redid a lot of the rooms. They redid the lobby. It really is beautiful. The Spanish ballroom they updated, redid the carpet. I've done a lot of events there, and there is just no better place in downtown Seattle. You know, the new PCC is opened up right across the street now, right there, the old Rainier Square. Well, Rainier Square is still there, but they've redone that whole complex. And it is in the heart of Seattle. Maybe you're going to go to the Symphony. You could stay at the Fairmont. Maybe you're going to go to the Fairmont and go down and take advantage of our wonderful Seattle Art Museum. Everything is accessible when you are staying at the Fairmont. It is just a great, great place to really access everything that downtown Seattle has to offer. And this is your opportunity. The current bid on that is $300. Let's get that up a little bit higher. Keep all that bidding going, and that is just a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. And now we are coming up to our final live item there, and it is Alaska Airlines tickets anywhere they fly, unrestricted. And this is just a wonderful opportunity to fly on a great supporter of all things Seattle, Alaska Airlines, our hometown airline. And these tickets give you access to anywhere that Alaska flies. And so get those bids. I know the bid is already up to $1,500. There's somebody out there that really realizes how wonderful these tickets are. So get your bids in on those Alaska Airlines tickets. And that brings us to what is the most important part of this entire evening. It is the raise the paddle portion. It's the opportunity that all of you have to just give a straight give. And now you all tuned in to support this organization. This is the chance where you get to do that, just a straight give. And I've got a really exciting announcement. We've got a level for everybody. So I need you all to reach into your pockets. The amount you come out with is going to be different. But if everybody can reach in their pockets, we can make some great numbers happen and really get closer to that $400,000 goal. Like I said, we are already well on our way there. And I've got a very exciting announcement. Longtime supporters, Chris and Mike Ballot, have already stepped up, and they have pledged that they will match everything up to $15,000. And thank you so much, Chris and Mike, for that wonderful kicking us off in that direction. And that is just a great way to kick this whole thing off. Like I said, we can't do this without all of you. If you go to that, if you're on the site, just go to that raise the paddle portion, and you can see all the different amounts, and just click on one of those. If by mistake you click on the $25,000, well, that would be a shame, but it'd be a wonderful thing for us. So hopefully maybe your finger slips, there's an extra zero there, I don't know. But now is the time for you to click on that raise the paddle, pick a level, and jump on in. And I'm gonna go and see if I can monitor this now and see all of this bidding now and monitor the actual bidding. And I am so unadept at all of these things. Like I said, I'm just used to standing in front of people and talking. And so I've got a lot of buttons to push right here, right now. But keep up all of this. Oh, here we go. Keep up all of this great bidding, because every single dollar makes a difference. And okay, really, is this true? Oh, wow, I have just gotten another note, and we have an anonymous donor that has said that they will match everything up to $20,000 for anything that comes in tonight. So if you already bid, like maybe 2 days ago, you raised your paddle, come in again, and that new amount will be matched tonight. Anything that comes in tonight then will also be matched up to $20,000. And don't forget, if you work for a corporation that that matches, don't forget to get that paperwork. It can make such a difference. There are corporations that match 2 to 1. There are some corporations in our city that match 3 to 1. There are some corporations in our city, believe it or not, that do not match. And so if you work for one of those corporations, march into that office tomorrow and go, hey, why don't we match? We should be matching and supporting these great Hammies scholars. We should be supporting all of these organizations. And to that same end, if you get something tonight on one of the silent items, or if you get one of the live items, make sure that when you take advantage of that silent, maybe it's a night out on the town, at the Fairmont, for example, or maybe it's just dinner somewhere, make sure you thank them for their support and let them know where you got it. Because that's another part of the equation that a lot of people forget. And we cannot exist without some of these wonderful donations. Supporters can, year in, year out, they donate. In this town in particular, the restaurants are called upon day in and day out to support, and they always step up. And people forget that last part of the equation, to really thank them, because it makes them feel so good to know that not only are you coming in and enjoying their establishment, but you got it at a great auction where you felt good about supporting the organization, and it makes them feel so good about the support that they are giving to these organizations. And a lot of people forget that last part. So thank you for remembering that. I'm going to see if I can monitor some of this online bidding now. And let's see if I can do this. I can't find that right now. I know I should be thanking people right now, but I can't find that at all. So I'm just going to trust, maybe Elias can come on over and help me find that on my iPad. I'll lean that over. He doesn't want to come on camera. I know that. I wish you could see what I'm seeing. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 wires hanging. This is, we're in a studio, and there are wires hanging everywhere in front of me. I'm going to try to get on here now, and let's see if he found it. But you're doing a great job, and I know that already. There we go. Thanks so much, Elias. Doing a great job. And right now, it would be a time. Oh, look at that. Good for you, David. Your bid on those Fly Anywhere up to $1,700. Good for you. Thank you so much, Dustin, for that bid on that wine. Keep that up. Dustin's looking at both of those wine baskets. Good for you. Shauna, keep it up. Don't let Dustin outbid you on those wine baskets. Those are great opportunities right there. It looks like those wine baskets are really going well. Jason, thanks for supporting those Hammy-made items. And I just see these right now. Thank you, Roberta Doyle, stepping up at $1,000. Thank you so much. That is absolutely wonderful. I'm just monitoring all of these great donations. Thank you, Patrick, for coming in at that for those Seattle Sounder tickets also as well. Good for you, Bill Thornton, stepping up. Will you email us maybe or text us or send us a picture? That's how school I am. Just send me a picture from Dallas because you might be going to Dallas there. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Linnell. Oh my gosh. Linnell Engelmeyer coming in at the $5,000 level. And Eric also, Roberta and Mike Doyle, thank you so much. Morgan, Jason, and Holly, notes left, right, center. Thank you so much for that $5,000. Thank you, Hannah Page, for coming in at Long Beach. You're in at $1,000. Keep that up. Give Hannah a run for her money there on those. These are all still open. You still have 25 more minutes until these items close down. Looks like that Hawaiian getaway is up at $1,500. Thank you so much for all of these great bids coming in here. I'm just monitoring these as we speak. On to, you might be going to the Olympic, Fairmont. Keep that up because I see a Fairmont in your future. That is alliterative. Thank you so much. I scare myself sometimes. Do I need to? I need to refresh this, don't I, Elias, to see everything? Let me refresh so I am up to date with all of you. You are doing such a good job for these Hammies. And, you know, the other thing that I remind people of, and this is a good time to do that, is that giving is not a genetic thing. It is a learned activity. And so not only are you teaching, maybe you've got your grandchildren with you right now watching this fascinating broadcast, make sure you tell them what you did, tell your kids, tell everybody you can, because as I said, giving is a learned activity. And not only are you teaching those kids and grandchildren that are watching you in your life, you are also teaching these Hammies about giving. Many of them come from communities. You know, in our community, we're the largest number of charity auctions in the country. And so a lot of people are very aware of how these things work, and that's why they kind of proliferate. But many of these Hammies come from areas where they might not do this. And so you're also teaching these Hammies. And one of the things I love about this event when we do it live are seeing all of the Hammies return. A lot of them have gone on, because don't forget, these Hammies are our future doctors, judges, lawyers, entrepreneurs, business leaders. They are our future in training, if you will. And they come back and they jump in, and those successful people that you started out with your support come back in and they support you. You're also teaching these Hammies about giving, and they remember. They definitely remember. Keep it up. You're doing a great job on these. Thank you, Morgan King, coming in at $1,500. I'm getting some more notes here. We need, I see, yeah. Our costs are going up. Thanks for reminding us. And don't forget that the theme is growth. And not only are our expectations growing, our costs are growing. I don't want to say that terrible I word, inflation, but ooh, there, I just said it. Our costs are growing. Bringing all of these Hammies into town, doing the leadership week, that costs more now. Because as you know, gas, everything is rising. It's something we're all dealing with. And putting events like this on for the Hammies and bringing them all in and that support is also getting more expensive. So as these costs rise, we obviously need to raise more money. That's all there is to it. And we cannot do it without you. And growing, not just growing this organization, but growing our base of support is where all of you come in, because you can be our best advocates for letting people know. You're passionate, I'm sure, about your support for AHS. Share that passion with other people, because nothing is better than that, your enthusiasm. And I know that I have told so many people about this organization that were not aware of what AHS does. And it is just so vital to share that. We are at, we're at $10,000 of that match. Wow. Help us get to that additional money. That match money makes such a difference. So come on in again. Throw in an extra 100 if you can do it. Throw in an extra 250 if you can do it. Call up a friend, buddy up with them, and say, "Hey, I just gave 250. Why don't you jump in and buddy up with me and see if we can make this match happen? Get the full extent of this match, because it makes such a difference in that bottom line. We are well on our way to making it there. Thank you so much, Shauna. Just upped her bid on that Starbucks basket of goodies. And it is a good basket of goodies. That's redundant, I know. Goodies. It says it all right there. No matter what level you come in at, it makes a huge, huge difference. In getting that match, every single dollar basically that comes in now is going towards that match in that Raise the Paddle. And so that is just a tremendous opportunity. You give us 100, you're really giving us 2 because of that match. So let's get the full extent of that match. I'm going to refresh again and see how we're all doing and update my monitor here. And it looks absolutely wonderful. David Betts is in the lead right now with that Anywhere Alaska tickets. So he's in at $17.50. Keep it up. Give him a run for his money there. And thank you so much. Did I already thank you, Jason? Jason, thank you so much at $2,500. That is absolutely wonderful. Let's see if I missed any of these donations. I got to scroll through my page here. That's why I don't like these. I just have to keep scrolling. It's so much easier when I have you all in front of me. You're doing a great job. Keep that live bidding. And once again, don't forget, all of the alcohol items, the wine, those all have to close down at 7 o'clock because of our Washington liquor restrictions. All of these getaways that I have mentioned, they are all closing down at 7 o'clock. But all of the live items will stay open. The silent items will stay open until midnight. I'm getting more notes here even as we speak here. That anonymous donor match will go towards an increase in your standing donation. So if you increase your current donation by just 10%, so if you came in at 1,000, if you increase it by 10%, the increase will be matched. And so, if you were in at 1,000 2 days ago and you give us another 500, that 500 will be matched, and that will go into the match. So again, that match, that $20,000 match, is for anything that comes in tonight. So the silent items will stay open until 12. The live items that we've covered, that I've highlighted, will all close at 7 o'clock. Raise the Paddle open for the rest of our lives, and so you can always take advantage of that. I'm going to go ahead and watch. Oh, no, I don't want to watch that right now. I'm going to go back to that. Let's see where we are on this catalog and see how these live items are doing. The Long Beach home is up to 1,400, I think it was. Is that what it said? Oh, maybe not. It's up to 1,200. Dallas is doing well. The Fly Anywhere up to 1,750. That Palm Springs is up to 1,500. Good job on that. Wisconsin has room to move on that. Oh, you've got Storm tickets in there. That's not part of the of what I had talked about, but the Storm is one of the hottest teams in the league. Cannon Beach is up to $500, so let's get that going there. Some great things. Fairmont up at $300. Get the bids going on that. Some great bids going on these items right now. The wine baskets looking good right there. Keep that going. And that Made in Washington basket, I'm just looking at some of these baskets now. There is something, as I said, for everybody. So as I said before, call somebody because they still have time to get in on this, to go to this site and just jump in on any of these live items. It looks like we've got another 15 minutes or so on these live items. Don't be afraid to jump on in. As it says at the top of your page there, the live auction items close in 15 minutes. So that there's still room to move. Maybe that Hawaiian getaway. Call somebody. Look at that package right now. It is just an absolutely wonderful, wonderful opportunity. Swimming pool, furnished patio with a barbecue grill. And thanks again, George and Carolyn, for that donation. And check-in and out dates are fixed, but cannot be changed. It doesn't include Air Force, so I want to make sure you know about that. But everything else is flexible on that. So make sure that you get in on that. Let me go back to let's see how this Long Beach home is doing. And I want to, again, George and Carolyn stepped up on that, and I've been saying their name a lot, but they are passionate. And make sure you pay attention to all the details on that. Again, that Long Beach getaway sleeps 8 people. Take the full family there, or maybe just 2 of you go and rent the whole area out. You can make your money back on that. You never know. So let's say Nancy Fleck is in at $1,200 on that. Hannah, don't let Nancy outbid you on that. So get back in on that and get those bids going. I'm going to check in on some of these other live items. Let's see how the Dallas Cowboy tickets are going. And thanks so much, Arthur Hollingsworth, for that donation. And that is absolutely wonderful. Bill Thornton, right now you're in the lead, but Patrick, he's only 150 ahead of you. Patrick, get back in there and outbid Bill on those, because Bill right now thinks that he is going to Dallas. Maybe it was just the parking place in Dallas he was looking for. We'll never know. Let me see how Palm Springs is doing. And that is, wow, custom built, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath estate. That is just amazing. Thank you, Victoria Robino, and you just became a monthly donor. Congratulations. And that is a great thing to do. To just pledge on a monthly basis, it becomes much more kind of, counting on that money month after month really makes a difference to organizations. And this match will occur throughout any donations or increased donations through July 22nd. So take advantage of us there. And don't forget, I'm glad that Victoria came in monthly, because it also reminds me to mention that you can pledge stock. That's what a lot of people do. I would say pledge Bitcoin. It's gone down in value, but it's still worth something. Maybe you don't want your crypto anymore. Just give it to us, because we all know crypto's on its way out. If you have Zoom stock, give it to us, because Zoom is on its way out too. People are sick of Zooming. So just give us the Zoom stock. You can give us stock. You can give us crypto. You can give us your firstborn child. No, you actually can't do that. I just made that up. But we will take just about anything. That, by the way, thank you so much. Ryan is in the lead on that, what is that, the Palm Springs bid. And we want to thank Michael Clinton for that wonderful Palm Springs getaway. This is absolutely a great property down there in Palm Springs. It has, I just noticed it, it has one of the largest saltwater free-form pools in Palm Springs. And I don't even know what that actually means. What's a free-form pool? Anybody? Any guesses? Free-form pool? Nothing. We're all baffled. But I can't wait for the pictures that you will send us, Ryan, of what a largest free-form saltwater pool is. That sounds fascinating. 8-seat jacuzzi down there in Palm Springs. Wow, this thing gets better and better the more I scroll down to learn about that. So get those bids in, outbid Ryan on that. Let's check in on the Wisconsin. I didn't pay much attention to that. And we want to thank Morgan King for that wonderful Wisconsin getaway. The cabin sleeps 6 guests in Wisconsin. And once again, just because I like saying it, that is on Dummy Lake. Don't forget. And so you can basically text anybody and you can say, hey, I'm on Dummy Lake. And just fill in the appropriate jokes that you want to. I won't even write those for you. And this also comes comes with gift certificates to the most popular local restaurants, Hilltop Retreat and the Corner Bar and Restaurant, all there in Wisconsin. So all of you Midwestern wannabes or wanna-getaways, is that a word, wanna-getaways? I just made it up, but there you go. It is a word now that will forever live in Hammy lore. Let's see how Cannon Beach is doing, because the Cannon Beach, as I said, one of my favorite places. The condo is located in Tolovana Park, within walking distance right there of Tolovana Beach State Park. And Cannon Beach, you know, they've got the sculpture competition, the sandcastle competition, that is one of the premier events on the West Coast. The saying sandcastle just does not do it justice. Some of the things that people make on the beach there are just amazing. Great place to fly a kite out on the beach there. Great place. And thank you to Casey Clark and Jeff Yeager for that Cannon Beach getaway. And right now the bid is, you're in the lead, Jason Lynch, with just $500. That is a steal of a deal, and we are not here for that. Full kitchen, by the way, with dishwasher, and dogs are welcome down there in Cannon Beach. So get your Cannon Beach getaway right now. Let's see how look, we got Mariners tickets right now there. They're doing well. And there was one other thing that I wanted to check in on that. God, we've got all kinds of great getaways. And we've got the Made in Washington baskets doing great. So keep those bids going. We are down to our final, just outside of 10 minutes left. Once again, I want to thank all of you donors for your wonderful donations, because you cannot do this without these great donations. Late breaking news. We have entry-level items too. I see what you're saying. These Hammy items, you can just get entry very easily with these Hammy items. The Grand Cinema Tacoma Little Theater. If you're looking for just a little thing to enter into this Hammy world, that's available right there. And the Montana package. Don't forget the Montana package. Did I mention that? Let me go see. Let me see if I can find that Montana package and spend a little time talking about that Montana package, because it is a beautiful cabin. It's on the Clark Fork River. And right now, the high bid is up to $1,000. Thank you, Kelly and Tom Tollefson. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, and it is located in Superior, Montana, which is a little grandiose, maybe a little self-aggrandizing there, but it is named Superior, Montana. And, you know, big sky country, and there is nothing. If you've never been to Montana, it's absolutely gorgeous, surrounded by the Bitterroot Mountain range. And this stay is for 1 week in Montana. That is just great. As I said, it sleeps 8. So let's see. Yeah, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, plus a bonus room. Perfect spot for a family reunion, maybe. And really, I can't emphasize the natural beauty in Montana. If you've never been out there, this is a great way to experience Montana. And if you have been out there, well, you want to go back. And this is a great way to do it and take the full family with you, because as I said, it sleeps 8. So thanks so much to Kelly and Tom. Right now, as I said, the high bid is $1,000 right now, so get that going on up there. Let me check in on some of these other packages. Let's see how Wisconsin is doing. Did I update that? Yeah, we're up to $350 right now. Bree, you're in the lead there, so let's keep that going. It's so undervalued right now. So the next bid, somebody get in on there, because you were just outbid by Bree. Let's see who it is. Leslie. Leslie bid on this a while ago, so let's get this going. Somebody jump in there, because this is just a great, great cabin adventure in Wisconsin. Never too late to jump in on those raise the paddle opportunities. So don't forget that that match is still going. That will go until July 22nd, everything that comes in tonight on up. And you can come in and join Victoria and jump in on a monthly basis. It is so simple. All of these make such a difference to our bottom line. We've got only 8 minutes left. We're going to play you out. Is that a follow-up video that we're going to take us out with? That's after we're done, right? Oh, I thought you had some other video taking us out there. Elias is shaking his head. He doesn't know what I'm talking about. I just made up a video, apparently. But I want to thank all of you for joining us. As I said, we just have 8 minutes left. But thank you for what you've done for AHS. We cannot do it without all of your support. I hope you know how important it is, what a difference it makes in these Hammies' lives. The support that they get, the mentorship. Because don't forget, this is not just about getting them from high school into their college experience and mentoring them through that process, but then making sure that they are supported throughout the year and beyond that. And one of the most wonderful things about this organization is seeing these Hammies come back and mentor those people that are coming up behind them, the future Hammies, and making sure that they have the support and how important it is to have that support from the organization, but to have that support from people that went, I know what you're going through because I was in your position. And to have that support from people that have been through and been in that position makes such a difference in connecting with so many of these Hammies. And they are high achievers, but they also need that support from people that have been there before. Because we all know that none of us have gotten there alone. We all have had help from somebody in our careers, somebody that in the past said, I've got your back. And that's kind of what all of this is about, is people saying, we've got your back. You're not alone in this process. And that's why you tuned in today, is that you wanted to say, we get it. You're not alone. And that is such a valuable, valuable thing in this world, as we have found out. Having this type of support makes such a difference. We've just been through 2 years of, let's face it, isolation, where we Zoomed, but that personal contact was missing. And being able to reach out and let people know that they're not alone can make all the difference in this experience. And so thank you for what you've done tonight, for what you're going to do in the future, your continued support. As I said, bring a friend in with you. Let somebody know. Let a relative know. Dustin raised $5, his monthly, to $20 monthly. That's the type of thing we're talking about. And everybody thinks, oh, it's the big donors. No, it's actually volume at the small donor level. If you can just come in at $20 a month, and let's face it, $20 a month, that won't even get you 4 gallons of gas anymore, but it will get you some wonderful, wonderful work with the Hammies and with AHS. And so, you know, these small donations make such a difference in the bottom line and in getting that thermometer up towards our monthly, towards our goal tonight. And so keep it up. I'm checking my clock here. We are under 5 minutes left on this broadcast. That means all of the live items will close down in 4 minutes. The alcohol will close down in 4 minutes. I'm just checking here. Oh, I got to refresh and make sure that I am up to date on all of these last minute bids. And if you are a last minute bidder, we're there. We're in the final moments of this live auction. So now is the time to get in on there. Let's see. Our anonymous match will also match for our monthly donors. So that match will keep going for those anonymous, the anonymous match. For if you come in on a monthly level, that will apply to that anonymous match up to $20,000. Are we close to making that match? So we're getting there. We're very close. You can make the difference. You're the one that can help us get there on those matches. So thanks again also to the Velops on starting us off with that wonderful $15,000 match. And to our anonymous donor out there, thank you so much. We have 1 minute left. I've just gotten the 1 minute signal. So now is the time. If you are the last minute bidder, now we're in the last minute. That is literally the last minute. And so now is the time. If you have been waiting to press that bid button, now is the time. Those Anywhere tickets are now at $17.50. Anywhere Alaska Flies. So now's the time to get that bid in there on that. You can still raise the paddle. That still goes beyond the night. The silent items, as I said, are open until midnight. If you're a Hammy and you're watching, congratulations. Good luck to you in this next year. And we're so glad that you're here for Leader Week. I think they're meeting somewhere. Are they watching this? Oh, they're watching. Of course they are. So I'm going to wave to all you great Hammies out there. Give yourself a whoop and a holler. There, I heard it. And thank you so much for tuning in. We're down to our final 10 seconds, and I won't count it down. We're down to our final 5. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is David Silverman, and I look forward to seeing you next time around. Thank you so much.